off a
That's
minute.
off.
I'll climb up there again.
Here, you won't have to. Let's just check.
Gotta let Maggie get
Here,
seated.
this is Alex.
10:29.
Hi, Maggie.
Are you still going by Kenworthy?
I am.
Okay.
I didn't change my.
That's so modern. I'm so proud of you.
That's so modern.
My dad agreed, but only because it's his name.
All right, we'll call the Board of Works meeting to order. Thank you all for your attendance this morning. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Let's quickly take a look at the minutes from the November 2nd regular session of the Board of Works. Those have been presented. Are there any corrections or additions?
I didn't see anything, did you?
Okay.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. I'd like to welcome all our visitors this morning. I think I know why you're here. It's good to see the fire department over there. Missing a few behind the post there, but I think the majority are here. And thank you all for coming and supporting Joel. Joel, I'm going to have you come forward for your oath here, and I'd like your family to come up too. I think it'd be really nice to have your family come up with you as we administer this oath. I know you're all very supportive of what's happening here, so I think it's a good thing to do this with you all standing here watching. All righty? Thank you. So, you ready, sir? Ready. All right. Who's this guy? Pleasure to meet you. How are you? Ann? Haley? How you doing? All right, you please go stand right next to your dad. All right? All right. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joel Updike,
I, Joel Updike,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will commit
and that I will commit
to faithfully discharge my duties
to faithfully discharge my duties
as a firefighter
as a firefighter
of the Warsaw Wayne Fire Territory.
of the Warsaw Lane Fire Territory.
To the citizens of the territory,
To the citizens of the territory,
I give my commitment
I give my commitment
to fulfill this position
to fulfill this position
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
both promoting and protecting
both promoting and protecting
with the best interest
with the best interest
of the Warsaw Wayne Fire Territory
of the Warsaw Lane Fire Territory
in accordance
in accordance
with the territory's policies.
with the territory's policies.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to pin your dad's badge on? Wonderful. Come around, Dan. This is a good picture. And
They don't pitch
just come around if you need to.
It's like network news.
Network news.
All right, stand there with your dad and look at the camera. All right. Wow, that's really neat. So this is always a really special time for me and the Board of Works, and the City of Warsaw, getting to the point where we are honoring the beginning of one's career in the fire territory. And the family support, obviously, here, we take this very seriously. Your training and your actions as a firefighter are just, we're here behind you. We want you to know that. It's obviously apparent that we're all here supporting you. So this is a really big day for all of us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
On my heart. Great family. All right. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Chief, anything you want to add?
Glad to have him aboard.
All right, very good.
20-minute acceptance speech.
We need a signature. We need a signature.
Yeah, you need to sign that. Congratulations.
There's two of them, then.
Yep.
I thought maybe you might want to do that. Never know.
Okay. You don't mind that? Okay.
Cool.
I support it. Long way.
Two copies, one for us. All right, thanks, Joel.
Good. All right. One more round of applause. This is great. All right, can I get to work? There you go. Thank you. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're sitting
That was really cool.
Yeah, those are special pictures.
Yeah, that's really neat. Hey Maggie, could you send me a picture of pinning that badge on? It's fantastic. Thank you.
Jeremy gets a seat back.
How does he go through the paddling machine out there? So
I was gonna say, he goes through the initiation, he has to run the gauntlet with baseball bats.
All right, thank you. That was really neat. All right, let's move ahead. No reports as far as oral and written communications. Unfinished business, none. We'll move into new business. Housing Authority, I don't see here represented, but the first item is a subordination agreement with Mr. Benny Joe Banghart at 618 Weber Street. Mike, could you explain what this subordination agreement does? Probably didn't have a chance to.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's like a second.
Is that what it is?
You're just simply saying it's in like I said, second place to First Federal Savings Bank.
Okay.
For them to do the financing, they have to have first position.
Gotcha. All right. Questions?
No.
I move to approve the agreement.
All right.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Chief, this is a agreement with Cottage Watchman. This was approved at the Warsaw Wayne Township Fire Territory meeting earlier this week. So it's being presented to the Board of Works for their support. Mike?
It's, with the new fire station, the code requires it to be a sprinkled fire suppression system building. This is the alarm system that goes along with that monitors the sprinkler system. If somebody shuts it off, or if we have a head go. Huge importance about this is if you're out on a run and something happens to that sprinkler system, you're going to get about 80 gallons of water a minute out of one head. So this monitoring system is very important, and it's required by code.
Even for fire stations?
Yes, even for fire stations.
I noticed Cottage Watchman didn't install it, but they're servicing it. Who installed it?
The installation was a part of the contract with Mosaic. It was an out-of-county company. So when we started inquiring about cost, this company, the company we chose to go with, is local, and it's about half the cost monthly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Jennifer, got the new hire report. Mr. Updike needs no introduction
He does not.
as a new firefighter, non-probationary firefighter. Can you explain that? He's going through his,
Right, the state statute requires that he be on probation for 1 year, and he has now crossed that, or will cross that 1 year Saturday, I believe, so we have accepted him as a full-time firefighter.
so he's bumped up as in on probation.
Correct.
And then in the street
Thomas,
department?
yeah, Thomas Roselle at wastewater actually has been promoted to the maintenance supervisor position. Our prior supervisor retired, so we're just replacing him from within.
Great. All right,
Move to accept both.
Second?
further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, Jennifer, you got a few travel requests as well.
Yes.
There's 3 going from the wastewater, couple fire, yourself, and then Ross Lanier from the police department.
Correct. Yes.
Any questions on any of those?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sheila? This is a contract for the Central Park Concert Series. It's just one of the events. It's on May 24th. So I'll let Sheila.
Right,
explain.
so what you have in front of you is the contract for The Indigos, is the band name, for the first concert of the concert series, which is May 24th. The Lakes Festival does kick off that weekend for that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In the last 2 years, we have partnered with them on this first concert and done a split to be able to bring in a bigger act to kick off their Lakes Festival. So if you see on the contract worksheet, it is split up into 2 portions. The $1,200 is coming out of a grant fund, which is mine, and then the $1,300 is coming out of the donations, which will be given to us by the Lakes Festival to cover that portion of the cost of the band.
So, as I spoke earlier with you, this is just basically to split up the revenues for this, or not the revenues, but the costs for this concert.
Correct.
Between the two, your grant fund and then the donation fund that will be made by the Lakes and Streams.
Yes.
It's not Lakes and Streams, do they have a separate entity? Or does
I'm
it
not
come
sure.
from
The
Lakes?
check comes from Grace College Center for Lakes and Streams.
All right. Questions?
No, move to approve.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Jeremy. This is the Airport Industrial Park sanitary sewer project, awarding of the bid.
Yes, you have the bid tabulation put together by Wessler and their review and approval, or I should say acceptance, that the low bid met all the requirements. The low bid was HRP Construction, Inc. at $6,090,000. So it is my recommendation that we award the project to the low bidder, HRP.
Okay. And obviously that was tabulated and evaluated by our engineer and Wessler.
Yes, the
Probably-
bonds.
Probably you and everybody else.
Yeah, the bonds were sold on Wednesday, and the closing is on December 5th.
Do you remember the percentage that those bonds sold at? 3.8.
3.8. Yeah, it was
3.81, so
just over 3.8.
I
Yeah.
just point that out. That was for a very similar project of what will be happening with our large sewer expansion. If you remember from the SRF loan, we'll be at 2.35%. And had we gone to the bond market, I assume it might be a little lower for going a larger amount, but nonetheless,
Larger amount.
3.8. That
But yeah,
shows the
this-
significant savings that
Yeah.
the city has enjoyed by partnering with Indiana Finance Authority. And I'm sure those numbers will come out. I know they figured the savings for the city on last year's $10 million project, but I was interested to see the difference between what's in our proposal from them and what actually happened on the bond market. So it's quite a bit of difference.
Yeah, and we were anticipating somewhere in the 6.1 million bond for this project. Bids came in at just over 6 million. We're using cash on hand for this project, so our bond issue is only 5.6 So we dropped about $500,000 off of what we had originally anticipated.
Good. Questions?
I move to accept.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thanks, Jeremy. You've got a couple pay apps, 29 and 30, we'll take them separately. For Buffalo Street, we'll start with 29.
Yes, first pay app is pay app number, where is this, 6? Pay app 6 to Selge. It's pay application 29 for the Buffalo Street project as a total, in the amount of $150,688.26. This, if you remember correctly, this is approved by the redevelopment authority, but granted oversight of the construction project to the Board of Works, so the Board of Works approves the payment of these for the construction of Buffalo Street. So both 29 and 30 will be approved by the Board of Works and submitted for payment through the bond issue that was done in 2015.
Jeremy, you had a typo in your memo. Should be $150,685.26. You had $88.26.
Oh, you're right, I did. The
Just so
pay,
you guys are aware.
the application sheet's correct, the memo's not correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's just on the front page, the
Yep.
cover page. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Then I think there was a little adjustment on the payment to maintain that retainage, the
Yeah.
way that it looks. But that work has all been verified and materials verified, so recommendation by Jeremy as well as our city engineer to go ahead and pay that for work completed. Any more questions?
No. I'll move to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? And then we'll move on to the next pay application for the same project.
Same project, same payment request. This one's for $341,665.43. It's pay application number 7 from Selge, pay application 30 for the Buffalo Street project. And this comes out of the bond proceeds as well.
All right, well, one of the letters says 42 cents, and the rest of them say 43. James, your letter says 42 cents.
Just rounded down.
I just brought it up because Lynn brought up that $3 change.
The pay
I'll
applications
bring up
for,
the 2-cent change.
the pay applications for 43, so that's what the,
I just want to
I'm
make sure
just
you guys
saying,
were
making
clear.
sure everybody's on the same
I
page.
missed it. I missed that. No, where is? Yeah, okay.
James, it says, it's highlighted 42.
That's supposed to be 43.
43.
Yeah, it says 43.
But the actual document.
what you're signing is
It
correct, yeah.
says 43,
Yes.
so we're all good. Just make sure you guys are clear on that. Okay. All right, any more questions of Jeremy?
No. I'll move to approve.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Jeremy, would you just give us a quick update on what's next on Buffalo Street? I know we're winding down, there's still a little work left.
Yeah, mostly what's left at this point is the landscaping, the sod and the trees. There is some additional pipe work that is left to be done. My understanding is that Matthews closed on the Whitaker property yesterday. So we are talking to Selge about the demolition of that house so we can finish the storm pipe that needs to be put in. Hopefully we'll get to that yet this year. So outside of the pipe work, it's just some sod, some seeding, and some trees. Depending on the weather, there's some striping too. Some of that may wait until the spring, since it may be too cold to stripe at this point and may be too cold to plant the trees. So some of that work may conclude in the spring.
And I did talk to the developer yesterday, and obviously we need to get some demolition done down there on a couple of the houses. And they're anticipating getting started hopefully soon after that's done. So. All right. Any questions? Thanks, Jeremy. That's looking really nice down there. All right. The next item is a fee agreement with our future city attorney for litigation that will probably carry over into next year when he takes over. But we needed to act sooner than later. So, Mike, do you have any comments?
This is just part of the transition. There, as you can well imagine, there are things that are starting now. We know they're going to carry on into 19, he needs to be involved now so he knows how this has all begun. So this is just part of that process.
I move to accept.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. There is one special claim,
There is, Hal
cemetery perm,
bought a lot of trees.
bought some trees from Open Air Garden Center.
We got red buds, Cleveland pears, and
It's not-
he's not here.
Okay,
Never forget the last one. It was some kind of tree.
all right, any questions?
No.
It wasn't oak.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. And the claims docket has been presented for your perusal and approval. Are there any questions of Lynn regarding any detail?
No, I'm looking through, yeah.
Is there a motion to approve as presented?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Any items carried forward? Anybody got anything? Visitors, comments, or questions?
That'd be Jerry.
Jerry? Councilman Fresh, welcome. All right. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Scott, can I see this?
We're finished.
We are.
Jeez.
I know, it's almost a record for you.
Get away.
Yeah.
That'll give you